So, good day everyone. Um, this time I will be discussing about rules on dutiable freight and also on dutiable insurance. So, first, let us start with rules on dutiable freight and how to solve it. No, so there are total of 10 rules in uh, dutiable freight. So, first, we have rule number one. The dutiable freight shall be the freight charges indicated in the bill of lading or airway bill. So, since this one is too easy, I am going to use the example book na lang. Uh, a shipment of apples and crates arrived at Port of Manila with total FOB value of $10,000. So the bill of lading indicated freight charges at 1,500. So as what I said, uh, if unsa ang nasa bill of lading or airway bill is muna diretso ang dutiable freight. So ang answer is 1,500. So let us proceed to rule number two. So if there are freight charges indicated both in the bill of lading or commercial invoice, the dutiable freight shall be whichever is higher between the freight charges in a bill of lading or invoice. No? So rule number two is all about which is higher between bill of lading and commercial invoice. So is unsang mas dako, so mao na siya ang your dutiable freight. So I have an example here. So a shipment of frozen meat arrived at port of Iloilo which with total FOB value of 5,000. So the bill of lading indicated freight charges of 1,250 while the commercial invoice indicated freight charges of 1,200. So obviously the bill of lading is the higher one. So how much is the dutiable freight is our dutiable freight will be the higher one, which is the 1,250. Um, Next, we have rule number three. So, is the terms of sale are CFR, CPT, CIP, or CIF, always deduct the freight charges indicated in commercial invoice to compute the FOB or FCA value. So, however, in computing the dutiable value, use whichever is higher rule. So, let me explain. Uh, always deduct what is in your commercial invoice in order to get your FOB. So, if need ka mag solve for your FOB, no, so naman na you have two choices man, no, so you have your invoice and your bill of lading. So in this one, if you are going to deduct, you have to always remember nga ang imong gamiton is what is in your invoice. So, no, so even though if higher ang nasa bill of lading, no, so it won't matter, no, because in this rule you will always use what is in your commercial invoice to deduct, no, in order to get your FOB. No, so I have an example here. So uh, shipment of boxes of strawberry arrived at port of Batangas with a total CIF value of $18,000. So the freight charges indicated in the commercial invoice is 1,300 and marine insurance premium of $500. While the bill of lading indicated freight charges of 1,600. So how much is your dutiable freight, no? So natay choices which is ang nasa commercial invoice and our bill of lading. So if we are looking for our dutiable fruit, we will always go with whichever is higher, no? So, higher man ang nasa kaning bill of lading, so our answer will be probably 1,600, no? So naman sa ato ang question diri, so how much is the FOB value, CFR value, and the CIF value, no? So in order to get your FOB value, of course, diri, no? So we have to find our FOB. So ang given kay CIF, no? So given na naman sa given ang ang kuan, ang commercial invoice of 1,300 and the insurance, no? So all we have to do is to deduct. So as I said earlier, if we are going to deduct, we will always use what is in our invoice, no? So na dire $18,000 minus 1,300, no? So and as well as the insurance, $500, no? Kay kung ano mag-deduct mo nila kay, no, ang FOB biya is composed of only experts and other charges, no? So ang given may kay CIF nga gipangita nga nasa question is what is our FOB value, so we are going to deduct. So our answer will be 16,200, no? So now po the question, how much is the CFR value, no? So na naman ta FOB, so mag-add na po ta, no? So in adding, we will always go with whichever is higher, no? So if add, whichever is higher. If deduct, we will always go with the invoice, no? So add man ta, mag-add, so we will go with whichever is higher, no? So higher man ang bill of lading, which is $1,600, so mo na siya atong gamiton, no? So our FR value would be 17,800, no? So and lastly, na how much is this CIF value? So nanantay si FR, so nanak sa the insurance, so all we have to do is add the two. So $17,800 plus $500 is equals to 18,300. Sawa na. So mana answer, so sakto. Next, we have rule number 4. So if no freight charges indicated in the bill of lading or commercial invoice, then the declared freight charges on the entry or SAD may be considered as the dutiable freight. No? So, example, a shipment of frozen pork meat arrived at Port of Cebu with total FOB value of 16,000. So, the freight charges declared in the entry is $350, no? So how much is the dutiable freight? So as I said earlier, if nakabutan diri, if there is no declared, wala gi-declare nga bill of lading o commercial invoice, then we will have to resort with our entry or SAD. So how much is the dutiable values is answer is $350, no? So entry is equals to dutiable freight if there is no value, or if there is no bill of lading or invoice value given. So ano siya. So next, rule number 5. So if no freight charges declared on the entry, then the freight charges shall be based on gross conference rate, or GCR for C, shall be the dutiable freight, no? So GCR freight is equals to the total gross weight in kilograms times sa GCR rate. So wait, water break. example, we have a shipment of boxes of sewing machines arrived at the port of Cebu with a total FOB value of $20,000. The shipment had gross weight of 8,500 kilograms subject to the GCR freight rate of $0.85 per kilogram. So how much is the dutiable freight? No, so wala say na declared na entry, wala sa bill of lading, wala invoice. So ang ato ang buhaton ani is to multiply the total gross weight sa GCR freight rate, no? So there is 8,500 kilograms. So ang 8,500 kilograms mo na siya ang yung total gross weight, no? So ato ang GCR freight rate which is the $0.85. So ato i-multiply and we will get $7,285, no? So mo na siya ang ato ang dutiable freight. So next, so rule number 6, no? So if there are freight charges declared both on the entry and gross conference rate for C, the dutiable freight shall be whichever is higher between the freight charges on the entry and 70% of GCR, no? So if ganiha walay ka na declare nga bill of lading entry, in rule number 6 natay both entry and gross conference rate, no? So to identify which is to use, we will go to whichever is higher between the two. So example 3, so a shipment of frozen fish arrived at MICP with total CFR value of $15,000, no? So the freight charges on the entry is $800. The shipment had a gross weight of 2,100 kilograms subject to GCR freight rate of $0.50 per kilogram, no? So how much is the dutiable freight? And also, nasa problem, how much is the FOB value? So to get our dutiable freight, so we have to multiply our total gross weight to the GCR rate, no? So 2,100 kilograms times 0.50, we will get $1,050, no? So since duha man sila, so dapat na to siya i-multiply to 70%. So if usara ni siya, if wala ni siya ang entry, yang nanay ng GCR rate imong isolve, so no need na ka mag multiply to 70%. Pero since naaman ang entry, duha imong choices, so imo siya divide to 70%, no? So $1,050 times 70% is equals to $735, no? Unya, since diba duha man sila, kailangan tayong pili, so we will go to whichever is higher, no? So since entry man ang higher, so ang entry is our dutiable freight. So wala na ako na-solve diri sa solution ng FOB. Pero if mag-solve ka sa FOB, no? So ang ato ang CFR value is 15,000. So i-deduct na to ang 800 since walay invoice, so we will resort to the entry, no? So ato anong tingnan na if walay invoice, mag-minus ta, kailangan ta mag-deduct. If na entry or sad, So mo atong gamiton sa pagdeduct, no? So 15,000 minus $800, our FOB value is going to be 14,200, no? So nganong nagdeduct man ta sa freight kay di ba sa FR is FOB plus freight. Since nakikita mo ta sa FOB, so ato ang i-deduct ang freight, which is $800. So we have $14,200. Di ba sakto? Next, we have rule number 7. So mao ni siya murag taas-taas gid ang rule number 7. So if no freight charges declared on the entry, then freight charges shall be based on IATA rate. For air shall be the dutiable freight, no? So kaniha is sa sea kay GCR. If sa air we have IATA rate, no? So note, IATA freight is equals to total chargeable weight in kilograms times IATA rate. So what is chargeable weight? Chargeable weight is higher weight in kilograms between the actual weight and the volume weight. It is primarily used as a component in the computation of IATA air freight and storage charges at airports, no? So how to compute chargeable weight, no? So in order to compute the chargeable weight, compute first the actual weight and volume weight of the air cargos, no? So how do we solve the actual weight? So all we have to do is to multiply the number of boxes, cartons, or crates sa kilogram per unit. So example, example, no? So if naas example based on sa book, kay later on I will give my own example, no? So a shipment of textile fabrics arrived at MICP with total FOB value of $10,000. The freight charges on the entry is $1,000. So, din mo. Rule number 5. So, rule number 7 ta. A shipment of 50 cartons of apples arrived at NAIA with total FCA value of $10,000. So, each carton weighs 7 kilograms and dimension of 30 centimeters times 50 centimeter times 30 centimeters. So the entry indicated freight charges of $750, while the IATA rate is $3 per kilogram, no? So sa mga to i-multiply in order to get our actual weight, no? So number of boxes times kilogram per unit. So sa example nga akong gihatag, ang ato ang i-multiply 50 cartons, i-multiply na to og 7 kilograms, no? So to solve actual weight, number of boxes or cartons or crates times kilogram per unit. So 50 cartons, no? 50 units niyang 50 cartons, no? So multiply sa 7 kilograms. So we will get 50 times 7 equals to 350, no? So mag-tag scratch paper para mag-solve ta. 350 atong actual weight. Dayon sa volume weight, ako i-explain dali na. So aron makuha na to ang volume weight, no? So we have to get the total kilograms. Our total kilograms is equals to inches times inches, no? So na diri sa problem na akong gihatag ganiha, no? So ang dimension niya kay 30 centimeters times 50 centimeters times 30 centimeters, no? So since centimeter man ang ato ang gamiton nga para i-divide is 6,000. If Ang kaning nasa problem kay inches, so we will go with 366. If meters, 0.006. So since centimeters man ang nasa example, ato i-divide if unsay mogawas aning dimension niya nga 30 centimeters na 50 times 30, no? So ato ning i-multiply ang katong kuan, itong dimension niya 30 times 50 times 30. So total 45,000. So ato dayon next step is to divide, no? Ato sa i-divide adre sa book, no? So ato divide 6,000. So ang answer is 7.5. Unya, ikaw man mag-divide, imo din na siya i-multiply sa number of units, ano? So itong number of cartons, crates, boxes, no? So since 50 mo lang natin sa example, ato siya times of 50. So we have 375. No, since ang volume weight mo ng mas-higher, so mo na itong gamiton to so if whichever is higher, mo na siya matawag na to og chargeable weight. So ang chargeable weight dayon ay ato ang i times sa IATA rate, no? So IATA rate diri is kuan man $3 per kilogram. So 375 times 3.00. So times 3. So ang answer ana is 1,125, no? So mao na siya ang ato ang dutiable fruit, no? So to explain it further, no, na koy ako ang wait, so before dito mo proceed, no, if ari na ta mag round off sa chargeable weight if mas higher ang volume weight, no? So if ang actual weight ang mas higher o yan nasa decimal, like nasa screen, nasa screen, if ang actual weight na decimal, no need na ka mag round off, no? Dili na ka mag round off. Pero if ang volume weight na decimal, no, nasa decimal in between 0.01 to 0.49, ato siya i-round off to 0.50. If ang decimal na to is in between 51 to 99, ato siya i-round off to 1. So for example, ang volume weight is volume weight na to is 366.53, no? 53. Nilapas naman siya sa 50, so 51 up to 9.99, mahimo na imbis nga 366.53, mahimo na siya og 367, no? Kay ato na mag-round off ang 0 na himo na nag-1. So no, pagets ra. So balik, if ato ang volume weight ha dili actual weight, will siya applicable sa actual weight. Sa volume weight ani sa if na decimal ang ato ang volume weight. So if example ato ang volume weight is 366.53, no, 51 to 99 na, so ato na i-round off into 1. Imbis nga 366.53, may mo siya og 367. So mao na siya. So nag-provide ko og ako ang kaugalingon nga kuan example, no? So, sa to, rule 7. Tara. So, a shipment of 20 boxes of boxing gloves arrived at NAIA with total FCA value of $25,000. Uh, each boxes weighs 6 kilograms and dimension of 0.45 meters times 0.55 meters times 0.45 meters. No? So, their freight charges was based on the IATA rate of $1.25 per kilogram. So, how much is our dutiable freight? No? So, first, we have to solve for our total chargeable weight. So, in order to get our total chargeable weight, we have to uh, solve our actual weight and our volume weight. No? So, first, na there is a problem, no? So 20 boxes mo na ato ang units, 20 units. So ato multiply sa ato ang kilogram per unit. So which is 6 kilograms. So 20 times 60 is equals to 120. No? So mo na ato ang actual weight. And then we have to find our volume weight as well. So 0.45 meters times 0.55 meters times 0.45 meters. So, ang answer na, whatever it is, ato i-divide sa 0.006. If unsa answer na sa pag-divide, ato din siya i-multiply sa units which is 20 boxes. No? So, our answer will be 371.25 kilograms. No? Since na decimal, unya volume weight siya, unya higher pa gyud siya. So that will be the time nga mag-round off ta. Pero if ang ato ang actual weight mo higher, example lang mo ang ato ang actual weight ang mo higher instead sa volume weight, yan nasa decimal, no need na ka mag-round off ano. Pero ang nadiri kung man volume weight, so we have to round off, no? So 371.25, so 25 pa man wala siya kalapas sa wala sa kabot og 51. So ato na siya round off ang decimal into 50. So 371.50 kilograms times $1.25 is equals to $464.38. So that is our dutiable freight. So next. Na siya. So next rule is rule number 8. So rule number 8. So if there are freight charges declared both on the entry and IATA rate for air, the dutiable freight shall be whichever is higher between the freight charges on the entry and 70% of IATA rate. No? So ganiha. So so ganiha, wala man siya wala siya there are no freight charges declared both on entry and IATA, no? So IATA ra ang ato ang so ato paguna. So karon na may entry ato na siya i-compare, no? Dayon we will choose to whatever is higher, no? So a shipment of 40 cartons of bananas arrived at Mactan Cebu International Airport, no? So with total FCA value of $11,000. Each carton weighs 6 kilograms and dimension of 35 centimeters times 45 centimeters times 35 centimeters. No? So The entry indicated freight charges of $650 while the IATA rate is 2.45 per kilogram. No? So as I said, nana siya in entry karon no. So sa rule number 7 wala siya entry no. So mo nang no need na ta mag-compare. So mag-compare. So if mag-compare na kani ato na siya i-multiply to 70% or 0.70. No, so how much is our dutiable freight? So no, so rule number 8. So first, same sa rule number 7, we have to find our actual weight and our volume weight. No, so ang ato ang units pilabok, so 40 cartons. No, so i-multiply to the kilograms per unit and we will get 240 kilograms. No, so next we have to find our volume weight. So 35 centimeters times 45 centimeters times 35 centimeters. So ato lang i-solve is sakto ato lang i-check. No? So 35 times 45 times 35 is equals to 55,125. Dayon ato asiyang i-divide to 6,000. We will get 9.1875. After that, we will multiply it to sa units and we will get 367.5. So compare na to. Actual weight 240 kilograms. Volume weight 367.5 kilograms. So since higher ang volume weight, muna itong total chargeable weight. And since nasa ay decimal, no? Oh, shit. Nasa decimal, so ato siya 367.50. So, same ra. Ang nasa calcu. So, ako lang gibutang diri kay 367.5. So, dayon ato siyang i-multiply sa ato ang IATA rate which is $2.45. So, times $2.45. So, okay. So, yung answer ani is 900.375. So, ato din siyang i-multiply to 70%. And then we will get 630.26. So, since higher gihapon ang entry, so ang entry ang ato ang dutiable freight. So, ito na sa question. Water. No, so 20 ang ato ang IATA rate is 630.26 man. Kaya ang ato ang entry is 660. So, mo na siya. Mo gyapon ang higher. So, ato ang dutiable freight is $650. Water break. So next, we have rule number 9. So for bulk or general cargo shipments made by the National Food Authority or NFA, the dutiable freight shall be whichever is higher between the freight charges indicated in the bill of lading or invoice and 10% of the CFR value of the commodity. No? So we have to compare, no? So whichever is higher between the free charges indicated in the bill of lading or invoice and 10% of the CFR value of the commodity. No, so if na naging say NFA nga na mention sa problem, so and don't worry because sa yung nani nga problem ilagi na state if NFA ba na siya, no. So speaking of NFA, so ato ang mahuna-huna na ng NFA kay diretso bugas dayon, no, but it is not limited to rice only, no. So nana say pwede na siya mga nuts, peanuts, yun ana na napailain. So nakalimutan ko sa uban. So what is National Food Authority? So the National Food Authority or NFA is a government agency attached under the Department of Agriculture responsible for ensuring food security of the Philippines and stability of supply and price of rice, no. So as I said, dili lang siya limited sa price of rice or sa rice itself, no. Department of Agriculture, under na siya sa Department of Agriculture, which is responsible for ensuring food security, no. So not limited to rice only, appeal po ng food security sa Philippines. So continue ta. So shipment of rice arrived at Port of Cebu. The shipment is consigned to NFA with total CFR value of $13,000. The commercial invoice shows fleet charges of $800. No, so how much is the dutiable freight? So naaman sa commercial invoice nga given nga consigned pud siya sa NFA. So we have to compare. So solve ta. So gusto gingon ganya, no, 10% sa CFR value. So 13,000 times 10%. So ito ang NFA na value is 1,300. Since higher ang atong ang 10% sa CFR value, ang ato ang dutiable freight is the $13,000, no. So now there is a problem, how much is the FOB value? So all we have to do is deduct CFR with our invoice, no. So 13,000 minus 800 is equals to 12,200, no. Tara, no, as I said, CFR value 13,000 times 10%, i-compare sa invoice, which is mostly ang given sa problem ato i-compare. So since higher, so siya ang ato ang dutiable freight. So next, sakto. So we have the last rule sa ato ang dutiable freight. Okay. So rule number 10. So for refrigerated shipments, the dutiable freight shall be whichever is higher between the freight charges indicated in the bill of lading if no certification from shipping lines and the reefer rates, no. So if nasa certification, no need na mag-compare whichever is higher, no. All we have to do is to identify what is indicated in the bill of lading or invoice. If na dito given na ang bill of lading or invoice and nasa certification, so automatically mato siya ang ato ang dutiable freight. Pero if wala, that's the time that we will go into compare. So what is a reefer container? So a reefer container is a short form for refrigerated container. reefer refrigerated container. These are the containers that are used to transport temperature-controlled cargoes such as fruits, meat, fish, seafood, vegetables, dairy, and also non-food products such as flowers, pharmaceuticals, and film across many oceans. No? So, uh, reefer container, no? Muna sa ka na mga refrigerated containers, no? Intended sa ka ng mga mostly mostly ginana niya is for kanang mga perishable goods, fruits, meat, fish, seafood, no? Aron dili siya ma daot after siya ma-transport, no, kay ang pag deliver ba ana kay it doesn't take a short amount of time. It takes time diba kay it takes time kay sa ocean man siya gi-deliver. No, so we have here the following, no, reefer rates, no. Guangzhou, China, if 1 by 20 reefer van, 1,300 only. So if 1 by 40, uh, mahimo siya 1,700. Sa Xiamen, China, 1,500 if 1 by 20, and if 1 by 40, 1,800. Shanghai, China, pinakasayo identify kay 1,800. Ang iyahang 1 by 20 kay 1,800, yung 1 by 40 kay 3,200. Dili din mo rin. Ang LA dito dahil, ang LA, mo pinakasayo ni identify kay imo rin times 2. Sa Dalian, China, 1,350 ang 1 by 20 and 1 by 40 is 1,680. Sa Hong Kong, 800 ang 1 by 20, ang 1 by 40 is 1,600. Sa Singapore, 970. And 1 by 40 is 1,990. No, so LA pinakasayo ni identify kay if iyang reefer rate sa 1 by 20 is $3,050. If 1 by 40 siya, imo hara siya ang 8 times 2 multiply by 2. So mora na siya. No, so wait lang. Sa line. I don't know how to remove it. So rule number 10. So freight or bill of lading or invoice versus reefer rate if wala say certificate. No, ano tama compare if wala certificate. No, so whichever is higher between the two. So next slide. Natay example 3 is for to further understand rule number 10. So a shipment of 3 by 40 reefer van said to contain frozen olive wagyu beef from Dalian, China, arrived at port of Cebu with total FOB value of $35,000. The bill of lading indicated freight charges of $5,000 without certification from shipping lines. No, so without. So we are going to compare. So solve that. Rule number 10. Rule number 10. Wala man. Arin lang to. Ayun na lang. So, as I said, no, so 3 by 40 man siya. No? So, ato i-multiply ang unit niya, no? So, yung unit is 3. 3 by 40. So, 3. Ato i-multiply sa iyang reefer rate. 1 by 40 man siya. So, Dalian, China. So 1,680. Sakto. So times 3. So we have ato ang answer is $5,040, no? So how much is our the dutiable freight? So tara lang solution eh. So since higher ang refer rate, mo siya ang ato ang dutiable freight. But if naa siya uh, nasa certification, no? W. If with certification, automatically ang atong dutiable freight is 5,000. Pero wala man. So we are going to compare. So ato ang answer is $5,040. So let us proceed. So moto, rule number 10. So moto siya ang last sa uh, rules on dutiable freight. So we have total of 10, no? So moto. So next, let us proceed to dutiable insurance. So sa rules sa insurance, we have total of 4. So first, let us start with rule number 1. So if the terms of sale are CIF or CIP, the dutiable insurance shall be the amount of actual insurance premium declared in the invoice. No? So since very easy ra, so I am going to get the example from the book na lang. So a shipment of silk arrived at Port of Manila with total FOB value of $10,000. The bill of lading shows fee charges of $1,000, while the commercial invoice shows marine insurance of $200. No, indicated na sa bill of lading, $200. So, mo na siya automatically. So, rule number 2. If the terms of sale are CIF or CIP, and no insurance indicated in the invoice, the dutiable insurance shall be 2% if general cargo or 4% is dangerous or high risk cargo of the FOB or FCA value. So, tara. No, so if general cargo 2% imong gamiton, multiply FOB or FCA to 2%. If dangerous or high risk cargo, FOB multiplied by 4%. No, so to know what are the dangerous or high risk cargoes, no, so naidre products that belong to any of the following categories are subject to 4% insurance. No, so dangerous goods, inflammable goods, perishable goods, fragile goods, motor vehicles, excise tax articles with some exceptions, mechanical appliances or equipment, electrical appliances or equipment, and luxury items. So, dangerous goods, so understandable na kayo siya. Inflammable, understandable ka mo kayo. Perishable goods, foods like meat, fruits, vegetables, no? So motor vehicles. So dere, for example, di ba? Nadiri motor vehicles is if ang nasa problem kay motor parts, that is not considered as 4% tax. Ato na siya mabilong sa 2%. Mechanical appliances or equipment, electrical appliances or equipment, same dream, mechanical parts, if parts gani siya, ato na siya sa 2%. Electrical parts, mechanical parts, dili siya appliances or equipment, then ato siya sa 2%. No, so, excuse me. So dili kita palipat ani no kay based on my experience no malipat gid ko ani usahay no kay lagi na nag-memorize na mechanical appliances or equipment nya parts di ito siya nalipat ta so moto wrong na dayon. Products that do not belong to any of the above categories are classified as general cargo and thus subject to 2% insurance only. So, nata example din, no? A shipment of Australian Wagyu beef arrived at port of Cebu with total CIF value of $17,000. So, the bill of lading indicated ocean freight charges of 1,300. No? So, Australian Wagyu beef. So, meat, food, so perishable. So 4% subject to 4% tax, no? So since CIF value ang ato ang given, no? So we have to get our FOB to in order to get our insurance, no? So nadre. No, so rule number 2. So CIF man siya. Yeah, given ang bill of lading, so $70,000 ato i-deduct sa bill of lading which is 1,300. No? So, anong gideduct man ang bill of lading? So, sa given, walay invoice. Walay entry or SAD. If wala to ang duha, then, ang imong gamiton pag-deduct is the bill of lading. So, deduct na to, 15,700 ang ato ang makuha. So, mo na siyang FOB and as well as the insurance. Kaya wala pa man nato na deduct ang insurance. So, FOB ang insurance, no? Since free tra na itong gideduct. So, in order to get our FOB, we have then to divide it by 1.04. Ang kanang 1, imaginary 1 na siya. Katong ang ako na hinuman nga gisulti ni Sir Linaw. No? So, 1.04. So, since perishable good man siya, 4%, so ato ang ibutang ang 0.4 dra. So, ato i-divide, we will get 15,000.0.96.15, no? So, that is our FOB. Since nantay FOB, pwede na ta mo solve sa insurance, no? Kaya ara-ara mato mo ang insurance is FOB ang ato ang i-multiply by 0.4, no? So, FOB 15.0.96.15 times 0.04 and we will get 603.85, no, which is our insurance. Tara, no? So ano, so rule number 3. So if the importer provides local or domestic insurance, the dutiable insurance shall be the amount of local or domestic insurance, provided the importer presents certification and official receipt of such insurance. No? So, rule number 3, the easiest. No? So, local insurance or domestic insurance, imo siya i-divide sa rate of exchange or ROE. So, a shipment of cherry tomatoes arrived at port of Cebu with total FOB value of $12,000. The importer provides local insurance worth 38,000 pesos with certification and official receipt presented to the BOC. The rate of exchange is 40 pesos per $1. So how much is the dutiable insurance? No? So very easy. So ato ra i-divide ang $38,000 which is the local or domestic insurance sa rate of exchange. So ROE, so we will get $950. So, oh man, si ano. So last rule sa atuang dutiable insurance, rule number 4. So, if the importer provides local or domestic insurance but no certification or official receipt, the dutiable insurance shall be whichever is higher between the amount of local or domestic insurance and 2% or 4% of the FOB or FCA value. So ganiha, na, 'di ba, na with certification or official receipt presented to the BOC. This time, so wala siya certification, no? So nadre. Local or domestic insurance if no official receipt and certification versus 2% or 4% insurance of FOB of or FCA and whichever is higher. So mag-compare ta ngayon, we will choose whichever is higher. So nadre. So a shipment of isopropyl alcohol arrived at Port of Cebu with total FOB value of $12,000. The importer provides domestic insurance of 18,000 pesos, but no official receipt and certification presented to the BOC. The rate of exchange is 40 pesos per $1, no? So no certification. So what are we going to do is to compare ang magawa sa local insurance versus 2% or 4% sa FOB value. So, nando ang solution, no? So, FOB 12,000 times 0.04 go. So nganong 0.04? As I said ganiha, dangerous goods, inflammable, alcohol, inflammable. So under siya sa 4%. So 12,000 times 4% is equals to 480. Dayon sa local or domestic insurance, 18,000 pesos divided by 40 per $1 ang atong ROE. So we will get 453. So higher ang kuan 4% sa FOB. So mo na siya ang ato ang dutiable insurance. So 480. Ako to. No, so very easy ang insurance. Water break. Excuse me. No, so lahat gingon sa Sir Linaw, no, na if dili wala sa given ang ROE, then ato ta mag based sa ROE nga gi-release, which is mag based sa adlaw nga every Friday. So if naay example holiday ang Friday, then ano ta mag-base sa Thursday. Friday to Saturday, Friday to basta Friday. So that will be all. So thank you for listening and have a good day. Thank you.